What happens when you accidentally salute the enemy? I found out during my second deployment to Iraq in 2007 and it nearly got me killed. I was a private first class pulling gate duty at our forward operating base outside Baghdad. Standard checkpoint routine, check IDs, search vehicles, wave friendly convoys through. Nothing complicated until that Tuesday afternoon. Around 1400 hours, I see this convoy approaching from the south. 3 Humvees in standard formation, proper spacing, American flags flying. Looked exactly like our supply runs that came through twice weekly. As they got closer, I noticed the lead vehicle had a colonel's flag mounted on the antenna. Full bird colonel visiting our little outpost. This was big news. We never got visits from anyone above major. I straightened my uniform, checked my weapon, tried to look professional. When that first Humvee pulled up to my checkpoint, I snapped to attention and threw my sharpest salute. The passenger window rolled down. Instead of seeing American ACUs, I was staring at an Iraqi officer in desert camouflage. Different pattern, different patches, very different flag on his shoulder. But here's the weird part. He saluted back. Professional military courtesy. Then started speaking in accented English. Good afternoon, soldier. We are here for the prisoner exchange meeting with your Colonel Davis. My brain short-circuited. Prisoner exchange? Nobody told me about any prisoner exchange. And why was I saluting Iraqi military? This wasn't protocol I'd learned in training. I kept my rifle ready but tried to stay calm. Sir, I need to verify this with my command. That's when I noticed the other vehicles. Iraqi military plates. Iraqi flags. This wasn't an American convoy at all. I'd somehow mistaken their olive drab vehicles for ours from a distance. Panic started setting in. Had I just saluted enemy combatants? Were these the good guys or bad guys? In 2007, telling the difference wasn't always clear-cut. I keyed my radio with shaking hands. Base, this is Gate 7. I have an Iraqi military convoy requesting entry for prisoner exchange meeting. Long pause. Then my sergeant's voice. Gate 7. Stand by. Do not let anyone through. The Iraqi colonel must have heard my radio chatter. His expression changed. He barked something in Arabic to his driver. That's when I realized my mistake could be fatal. If these weren't authorized friendly forces, I just revealed our confusion and uncertainty. Classic security breach. But the colonel surprised me. Instead of drawing weapons or speeding away, he reached slowly into his jacket, pulled out an official document with American letterhead. Perhaps this will help, young soldier. It was a signed authorization from our base commander for a scheduled prisoner exchange. Official U.S. military stationery, proper signatures, today's date. This was legitimate. My sergeant arrived 2 minutes later with a full squad, checked the paperwork, made some radio calls, confirmed the meeting was real. Turns out this Iraqi colonel was working with coalition forces, part of the new Iraqi army we were training. The prisoner exchange involved Iraqi nationals who'd been detained, not enemy combatants. After they cleared the checkpoint and headed to the command building, my sergeant pulled me aside. Williams, you just saluted an Iraqi colonel. Yes, Sergeant, I screwed up the identification. No, you didn't screw up. You showed proper military courtesy to an allied officer. That colonel was more professional than half our own soldiers. 3 hours later, the exchange went smoothly. The Iraqi colonel stopped by my checkpoint on his way out, rolled down his window one more time. Soldier, thank you for the respectful greeting. Your salute showed good military bearing. He returned my salute again, then drove away. My sergeant shook his head as we watched them leave. In 2 tours, I've never seen an Iraqi officer compliment an American private's military courtesy. 6 months later, that same colonel helped coordinate intelligence that prevented 3 IED attacks on our supply routes. Saved American lives through the partnership we were building. Last month, I saw a news article about him. Brigadier General now, still working with U.S. forces in Iraq. The headline mentioned his reputation for treating American soldiers with unusual respect. I kept that newspaper clipping. Sometimes the scariest mistakes turn out to be the most important gestures you never planned to make.